from the pavilion end. Inside edge. Big shout from the bowler. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot be... You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Caught the edge. This is a big appeal. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
What a delivery.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble.
Pavilion end. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Caught! Gone! Wow! Brilliant reactions and what a catch!
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill.
Wicket, the new batter makes their way out. On to the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. Caught the edge. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to...
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that.
Thin edge. Oh dear, what has the keeper done? Time to follow. Times that shot to perfection.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Over completed, 4 runs added. India are 114 for 5. End of the session. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. 5 runs added in that over. India are 119 for 5. On to the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the...
Got that away nicely.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
And nice catch taken in the slips. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Bowls, played all round that one.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in...
That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
And oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Top edge, just over the keeper, might have been a little late reacting. The ball runs away to the rope. Delivery, I wonder. Edged. This is a big appeal. That's just outrageous.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Non-striker's end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Lovely bit of batting. 100 comes up, and it really has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance.
This ball really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Caught the edge. Big shout from the bowler. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion.
Ready to start from the pavilion end. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
You can't mind getting... Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Gone, great catch. That total just means the bowlers really have got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. As the openers get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more daunting. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it, peach of a ball. Everyone's gone up, really confident appeal. Oh, they've done it again. They've missed nothing in the deep today. An absolute screamer. They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. End of the over and none off it. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Duck it with a lovely shot. Overpitched and that could be four.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
The crowd. Edged, what a delivery. End of the over. England are 7 for 1. End of the session, and as the players make their way from
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
misses, and how did that not hit? Are 15 for 1.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Boundary.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over. England are 20. Very fine, and fine enough to sneak away for 4. Fine leg, won't stop that one.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders. What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Very happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 6 off it. England are 30 for 1. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Edged it. Peach of a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice, solid defensive shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. England are 31 for 1. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Big shout from the bowler. Too straight and punched through the leg side. Bumrah bowled a tidy line that over. Siraj ready to start from the nursery end. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Great shot, gets hold of that and places it away through square leg.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
The screws slowly turning in. Through the gap, great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. Nicer shot.
Edged it, peach of a ball. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say? What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the...
Edged, but it falls safe. Big shout from the bowler. That's just outrageous.
Well, that is a disappointing end.
Follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Textbook perfect, a lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to move. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
End of...
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed.
for 3. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat starting to flow. Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Don't need to do anything. Starting to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
You can't mind getting bowler from the pavilion end. Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot. Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
For 4. Picks the gap perfectly.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, you just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders. That timed to perfection.
Nice sweep shot. He finds the fielder at square leg. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Through the gap, great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. 4 runs added there. England are 125 for 4. So the